Hey guys, if you're here and you're wondering what the difference is between inbound and outbound marketing in 2022, and you're wondering which one's going to be better for your business, well, stay tuned, because in this video I'm breaking down the differences for each of them, some scripts for outbound, some advice or strategy for inbound, and then my personal opinion on which one works best. So stay tuned. All right, guys, my name is Chris Morano. I'm the Chief Executive Officer, founder of Blue Water Marketing, an agency here in South Florida. With that, I also own e-commerce stores, and we also have a very niche marketing company for specific home service business. And so I have an immense amount of experience in both inbound and outbound methodologies, which I'm going to share with you today. But before we get into that, my channel is growing, and YouTube loves it if you hit that like button. So go ahead, give me a thumbs up, and let's get into inbound versus outbound. So the main difference between inbound and outbound marketing is the fact that for outbound, specifically in relation to sales, cold email, cold calling, is the fact that you are finding all of these people and then making yourself known through, like I said, either email, phone, or I guess door knocking. That is outbound methodology, outbound sales. It basically means that you are going out and proactively seeking the exact people that you want to work for your business. Whereas inbound is essentially distributing your brand to those people and having them engage. So that's the main difference. Either you are the engager or they are the engager, basically by finding your business. Now, my opinion, I absolutely hate cold emails. I hate cold calls. I feel like it disrupts my day. It annoys me. And so my heart is always inbound marketing. But that's not to say necessarily that one is better than the other just yet. For example, if your business has a very specific target, especially on the B2B side, outbound marketing might work. And there's actually a company, Joey Gilkey, runs an agency podcast, which is phenomenal because he only does outbound marketing strategy and sales for digital agencies. And so listening to those podcasts, you start to understand how outbound marketing might work very well if you know your target audience. And if you're looking for more information on how to find your target audience, click this video right here where I break down our top questions that we ask to ensure we are reaching the correct people. Now, so let's just break down inbound marketing efforts and what they could be. Ebooks, white papers, social media, Google Ads, blogs, downloadable reports, webinars, YouTube videos. It is content or messaging that is specific to a person. So the goal is when someone searches on Google, right now you can do this, open up another window, type in, my Facebook ads has no reach. Who comes up number one? We do, bluewatermarketing.com, because we are searching for people who have an issue when running Facebook ads and they can't figure out why their ads are not delivering. They land on our blog, they subscribe to our newsletter, they download our ebooks. Perfect example of inbound marketing. Now on the flip side, here's another one, is our subdivision, paver company marketing, which works specifically with hardscape businesses, masonry companies, concrete companies. That business has its own website, pavercompanymarketing.com. Now what we did was we created the ultimate guide for paver company marketing, which is a 30-page ebook that we blast all over social media, and we get tens of hundreds of leads a day of people who are actively seeking, who own paver companies, who are looking for market. It is a very entry-level soft ebook download, not completely qualified yet, but then they go into our sales funnel, which then therefore qualifies them, and hopefully they sign on. So that is another example of the perfect inbound methodology. We know who our target audience is. Paver companies, masonry companies, hardscape design companies. They see our ebook download, they submit their information, they download the guide, it builds trust with us, and then therefore closing that deal becomes way easier. Now on the flip side, for that same business, pavercompanymarketing.com, we do have an outbound strategy that we haven't yet pulled the trigger on because we're busy, but we have it. And so what that is essentially we have a list of hardscape businesses in the United States with a script an offer, a guarantee, and a price point, so that theoretically we could have someone all day long calling 200 paver companies each and every day to sell them this service. Now here's the problem that I see, is most of these businesses are busy. Therefore, you are interrupting their day through the outbound marketing methodology. Chances are they are in the middle of something. They're on a sales call, they're scheduling a consultation, they're on site at the job, and they do not necessarily have that time. So therefore, you are potentially more of a nuisance than a possible partner. So keep that in mind. When you are determining inbound versus outbound, think about who your customer is and where they are throughout the day. So understanding that becomes very important. Even if you have both methodologies going, figuring out who your target audience is and what they're doing throughout the day is very important. The other side of outbound marketing that many of us, including myself, don't take advantage of is something like direct mailers, which are outbound. You are sending that out to them, but it's way more passive than that phone call, that cold email. Cold email, it's all about the numbers. Direct mailers, a little bit more subtle in that you can go to your post office and you can say, hey, I want to have all these companies receive my mailer with my offer. And that is a less intrusive, more passive version of outbound marketing. So what are the main differences this day and age? Inbound marketing is going to be completely non-invasive. This person is on Google, this person is on Facebook, this person is on Instagram. They are seeking out information on their own time, and then you are presenting it to them at the perfect opportunity. Inbound marketing generally is going to be more informational or educational to your target audience. Meaning these people who are going to our blogs, they want to learn. They are building trust with Blue Water Marketing before they even know it, because they are reading the content that we have produced that helps answer their question. And then from there, we have each step of the funnel built out, whereas these blogs, these videos, all of this is the very top of the funnel, and we're bringing them down to eventually getting that sales call that says, hey, we've now built up so much trust with you. Makes our life a whole lot easier. Inbound marketing is quantifiable. You are able to directly see the benefits and results of the work that you've been putting forth. Now, outbound marketing, many people say, is a numbers game where you are implementing this strategy on a massive level that then you are narrowing things down and finding your sweet spot. So let's say you have 10,000 contacts, you are blasting out 2,000 emails a day. So out of those 10,000 emails you're blasting, if you have a 0.15% reply rate, you are getting 150 people to contact you, to initiate that conversation in more depth. And that's where really getting into your email scripts and all of that information is crucial for any type of cold email success. So for outbound, some of the benefits: brand awareness. It can yield immediate results, which we can get into the pros and cons of both later on. But inbound generally takes a little bit longer. You have to develop everything. You have to create the content. You have to find the strategy. You have to wait for Google. You have to wait for Facebook. Those definitely take a little bit longer. Where outbound, you start sending out these emails, these phone calls, these direct mailers, and you might see almost instantaneous results. One of the major cons with outbound marketing is the fact that people are already frustrated. It has been years of cold emails, cold calls, cold door knockers. People are frustrated already, so they inherently have their guard up when it comes to certain outbound methodology. Another challenge is that it's easy to turn off. I just send everything to my spam. I hang up on people. I don't answer spam calls. So therefore, it becomes more challenging once again. Outbound, also including trade shows, different things like that, it's expensive. You need to be sending out thousands and thousands of mailers. You need to be making thousands of emails, thousands of phone calls. You need to do outbound in scale and at volume for it to be cost effective for your business. So whichever one of these you choose, it's up to you. Like I said, I'm an inbound guy through and through. Cold calls, we don't do it. We don't do anything other than inbound marketing. And we've been able to scale this agency over the last 5.5 years to a very sustainable, growing business, all using inbound. So that's my choice. But again, not knowing what your industry is, I really can't provide detailed information. But if you would like me to, leave a comment below. I will respond. Ask me any questions about pros and cons, different situations. I will answer them for you, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you guys out. So check out bluewatermarketing.com/blog, where you can see all of this different content that ranks on Google, that drives thousands of people a month to our website, informing them about what we do. Watch my YouTube channel, because this is the top of the funnel. You guys are who we are here to help, and that's why I create this content for you. So let me know if you have any questions. I thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to this channel, and I'll keep putting out valuable content for you guys. See you next week.